uniting stakeholders for profound insights and visionary outlooks. FICCI has established the industry standard for the film industry. This dedication echoes in the Media and Entertainment Report that isn't just a document. It's the industry's Bible, setting benchmarks and redefining standards. A pioneer in bridging gaps, it champions the growth in not just the media and broadcasting sector, but also in the gaming, animation, radio, events, and AI. Additionally, FICCI plays a key role as the driving force behind the Media and Entertainment Skills Council, a crucial component of the National Skills Development Council under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Beyond halls, FICCI Frames aims to build India's largest global content market, where ideas converge, partnerships flourish, and dreams take flight. FICCI is dedicated to shaping the future through impactful advocacy at national and state levels, ensuring every stakeholder's voice is heard. It has been instrumental in crafting national AVGC policies and collaborates closely with state governments on film tourism and AVGC policies. In parallel, FICCI's dedication to the future is further exemplified through an initiative like the BAF Awards that is India's leading industry-changing initiatives, from advocating for a 5-year tax holiday for the multiplex sector to leading the second phase of the privatization of FM radio. As we stand on the brink of tomorrow, FICCI Frames remains the guiding force in shaping the industry's legacy. Welcome to FICCI Frames 2024, where legacy meets innovation.
Wow. Legacy meets innovation.
Absolutely.
How powerful is that?
Very powerful, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. This is the first day of FICCI Frames, guys, and it's going to be entertainment.
Absolutely.
And business, of course, with the EY report.
Yeah, and a lot of knowledge, I must say, with the kind of things that we've lined up. I think we're going to have a lot of knowledge, and I'm actually looking forward to that.
Looking forward to it, guys. Absolutely. So big round of applause for you guys as well. All right. Do you want to do this?
Sure. So we express sincere thanks to our valued partners, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Maharashtra Government, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Delhi, Kerala, Telangana, Prasar Bharati, Convention Partner Signpost, co-powered by Meta, Viacom 18, partners Warner Brothers, Tata Play, Intel, Fremantle, Netflix, Banijay, for their unwavering support at FICCI Frames 2024. Your commitment and collaboration have been instrumental in elevating our shared initiatives. Grateful for the synergy, we look forward to our continued success together.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. थोड़ी एनर्जी हो जाए यार, मतलब पता है कि दो खूबसूरत एक्टर हैं इधर,
और सुबह का इवेंट है यार, मतलब मैं तो बहुत एक्साइटेड थी कि आज मैं सुबह रेडी होके जा रही हूँ, because we are so used to going in the evenings,
Absolutely.
Most of the events.
I think consider it an evening. We'll get you guys a drink a little later. It's on us. So round of applause for that, guys, at least. All right. So all right.
Okay.
All right, guys, so we're going to quickly request our Honorable Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of Maharashtra, Shri Mangal Prabhat Lodhaji, to inaugurate the auspicious event by lighting the lamp. And alongside with that, we would like to call on stage Mr. Shri Sanjay Jaju, Secretary Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, Mr. Anant Goenka, Vice President FICCI and Vice Chairman RPG Group, Mr. Kevin Vaz, Chair FICCI Media and Entertainment Committee. Look at that. Now that's the energy that we need. Mr. Kevin Vaz, Chief Executive Officer, Viacom 18, Broadcast Entertainment. The list hasn't ended yet, guys. We would like to also call on stage a profound actor. You know, the more I say about her, the lesser it is, to be honest. You know who I'm talking about?
My childhood crush, you mean? Sure.
Your childhood crush?
See, girl crushes are a thing, I'm just saying.
All right, I thought she was only my crush, but yes, that's interesting now. And also to give you a little lowdown, I take absolute privilege for this because we've also studied in the same school.
Really?
We both are Cooperites.
Oh, wow.
In a bit, you guys will know who I'm talking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we also have on stage Miss Rani Mukherjee?
Woo-hoo.
Round of applause, guys. And she's looking absolutely wonderful. Rani ma'am, welcome on stage. Can we also have on stage Mr. Ashish Kulkarni, Chair AVGC XR Committee, FICCI, on the stage, please. Mr. Munjal Shroff, Director and COO Graffiti Studios, ladies and gentlemen, for the lighting ceremony. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our guests, we now have the honor of welcoming Mr. Anand Goenka, Vice President of FICCI and Vice Chairman of RPG Group, to deliver the welcome address just after the lighting is done. Can we have all the dignitaries on stage, please? After the photo op, of course.
We would like to welcome on stage Mr. Anand Goenka, Vice President of FICCI and Vice Chairman of the RPG Group, to deliver a welcome address. As the Vice President of FICCI, his strategic vision and dynamic approach contributes significantly to FICCI's mission of fostering economic growth and development.
Round of applause, guys.
Mr. Anand Goenka.
Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, delegates, and esteemed members of the media and entertainment industry, a very warm welcome to the 24th edition of FICCI Frames, Asia's largest and most definitive annual global convention on the media and entertainment business. It is with great pleasure that we convene once again, uniting the brightest minds and leading voices of the media industry. Over the years, FICCI Frames has served as a cornerstone in influencing the trajectory of India's media and entertainment landscape. Our theme for this year, Reflections, Realities, and Road Ahead, invites us to pause and reflect on our collective journey, acknowledging the challenges faced, the triumphs celebrated, as well as our path ahead. It is with great honor and privilege that I welcome Shri Mangal Prabhat Lodha, Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of Maharashtra, who has graciously acceded to our request to inaugurate the conference today. I would also like to take this opportunity to extend my gratitude to Sri Sanjay Jaju, Secretary, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and the ever-graceful Ms. Rani Mukherjee, actor and respected voice of the film industry, for being with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Indian media and entertainment sector has witnessed remarkable growth over the past decade, especially with the rise of digital connectivity and platforms. The current rapid growth trajectory brings forth a wealth of opportunities alongside certain disruptive challenges. For instance, there is a surge in demand for regional content, as regional cinema now constitutes nearly half of India's film exports. This underscores its escalating prominence. At the same time, digital revolution has reshaped our industry. India's OTT market has been growing leaps and bounds over the last few years. As the industry continues to evolve, regulations around issues such as privacy, data security, and content monitoring needs to be fine-tuned. In an era defined by data, analytics, and artificial intelligence, industry stakeholders are increasingly leveraging data-driven insights for content creation, for distribution strategies, and audience engagement initiatives. Against this backdrop of transformative trends and industry dynamics, FICCI Frames assumes an even greater significance as the platform for dialogue, innovation, and collaboration. Over the next few days, we will have the opportunity to engage in thought-provoking discussions, gain valuable insights from industry luminaries, and forge meaningful partnerships that will shape the future of the industry. Let us seize this opportunity to inspire, innovate, and propel the media and entertainment sector to new heights. Thank you, and once again, I would like to welcome you to FICCI Frames 2024, and hope you have a fruitful time here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Goenka, for that insight and for your words.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Mr. Anant Goenka. He's quite humble, I must say, being the Forbes most talked about man, if I mistake not, sir. Thank you so much for your kind words. And moving on, guys. Next, I would like to invite Mr. इनके नाम में ही बहुत दम है. Mr. Kevin Vaz, Chair of FICCI Media and Entertainment Committee and Chief Executive Officer of Broadcast Entertainment at Viacom 18, to present the industry address. Mr. Kevin Vaz, can you come on the dais, please? Please, can you enlighten us, sir? Welcome, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed dignitaries, Sri Mangal Prabhat Lodha, Honorable Minister of Skill and Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of Maharashtra, Sri Sanjay Jaju, Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, Mr. Anant Goenka, FICCI Vice Chairman and FICCI and Vice Chairman, RPG Group, Mr. Ashish Kulkarni, Chair, FICCI, AVGC Group, Ms. Rani Mukherjee, Mr. Munjal Shawaf, Co-Chair, FICCI, AVGC XR. My colleagues from the media and entertainment industry, and everyone in attendance here, a very good morning to all of you. It's both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today at FICCI Frames 2024. Here amidst this grand assembly, we celebrate not just the vastness, but the vibrancy and innovation that mark our industry as one of the largest and most dynamic media and entertainment sectors globally. On my way here this morning, I got a call from a friend from London who had seen Fighter over the last weekend with his family. And then he went on a short reminiscence of all the recent movies and shows that he had seen across and started gushing about them. This is quite common, right? But here's the thing. My friend is a Caucasian, and he's personally been to India only once. And here he's talking excitedly about Indian content. That led me to reflect on this sector, both on a global scale and within the Indian context. It's evident that we stand at a crossroads of unprecedented growth and transformation. Globally, the industry is witnessing remarkable shifts, with digital innovations reshaping consumption patterns and content creation dynamics. The Indian M&E sector stands out in its unique blend of tradition and innovation, where tech-supported entertainment television channels, OTT platforms, AI newsreader-led news channels, hard copy broadsheets, marquee films, and short-form reels all not only coexist, but are growing. In 2023, our industry witnessed a remarkable era of content creation, with over 200,000 hours of content produced annually. Indian content transcended international boundaries, captivating audiences across more than 160 countries, and topping some of the streaming global charts. In 2023, Indian content bagged not one, but 2 Oscars for the best song and the best documentary, respectively. Indian music talent bagged 3 Grammys recently. And 2 Indians, Ekta Kapoor and Veer Das, won prestigious international Emmy Awards. This shift indicates a new era where local flavors and stories are embraced by audiences worldwide, showcasing the universal appeal of Indian stories and our storytelling. The integration of digital technologies in the Indian M&E industry is at scale without parallel among the community of nations. Driven by accessible and affordable internet, with commercial 5G services rollout propelling the growth of the Indian M&E, we must recognize the virtuous cycle of investments in creativity that drive the expansion of affordable internet in India. We can be proud of the fact that Indian companies, Indian creators, and Indian producers are at the forefront of the digital content revolution, be it in films, music, or gaming. Platforms like JioCinema have revolutionized sports viewership in India, offering accessible and affordable access to live matches like the IPL. This goes to show the importance of internet accessibility in driving growth for the media and entertainment industry. Unlike other industries, media and entertainment has caught the digital transformation wave early and stand ready to reap the benefits with supportive developments in the all-critical triad of infrastructure readiness, consumer market growth, and enabling public policies. The surge in digital media is foremost to propel the M&E sector growth at 10% annual rate, reaching 3 trillion Indian rupees by 2026. Technological innovations have brought with it paradigm shift in consumer preferences. Consumers are now more demanding. They demand more personalized, interactive, and immersive content. This creates another facet for growth of the entire digital media segment, including online curated content, digital advertising, online gaming, to name a few. Each of us need to reflect on how these preferences will change the way we think about the future of media and entertainment, and the business models most suited to respond. To navigate the future, all of us at various intersections of the industry need to adopt innovative strategies and create engaging content across multiple platforms, leverage data analytics, collaborate with global partners, and explore new revenue streams. Despite the digital boom, traditional media in India is also experiencing a steady growth, showcasing India's diverse media consumption habits. While this may appear to be a paradox when viewed from a singular global lens, this is the truth of India, a market of and, not or. As we reflect on the journey of 2023, it becomes clear that it was a year marked by challenges and triumphs. The first half was subdued, with modest growth rates across various segments of the industry. However, as raw material prices stabilized and marquee events like the ICC Cricket World Cup and assembly elections unfolded, we witnessed a significant uptick in the second half. And while the M&E industry is estimated to grow at 10% CAGR through the next few years, led by digital, traditional mediums such as television and print are also poised to grow. This growth underscores the enduring appeal of linear TV, particularly among established advertisers who value its unmatched brand-building capabilities at scale. It's essential to acknowledge the continued significance of traditional media, including television, print, and outdoor advertising, in reaching diverse audience segments, especially in regional markets. The road ahead for the industry is brimming with possibilities and challenges alike. The integration of artificial intelligence promises to reshape the landscape of content creation, distribution, and consumption, particularly generative AI, which is now an inexorable part of the M&E supply chains. Advances in generative AI, while still relatively nascent, has produced an explosion of possibilities in the creative sector. It has ushered in a new dimension to allowing the industry to explore uncharted territories of creativity and push the boundaries of productivity. As AI technologies continue to evolve, they offer unprecedented opportunities for personalized experiences and targeted advertising. However, the next-gen transformation also presents challenges, such as data privacy concerns, reskilling, and the need for ethical considerations. Concerns that the industry and government together need to explore and address. Amidst these dynamics, the industry must also address the pressing need for stronger intellectual property rights protection to safeguard the integrity of our creative ecosystem. The proliferation of digital platforms and content creation tools has exponentially increased the avenues for creative expression. Yet, it has also heightened the risk of copyright infringement. Strengthening our IPR laws is essential to foster a conducive environment for the innovation and creativity while ensuring fair compensation for our content creators. The National Intellectual Rights Policy, established in 2016, is due for review. This presents an occasion for all of us to engage on how we think about monetization, commercialization of content, as well as protections required for it in the fast-evolving technological environment. The road ahead encompasses both opportunities and challenges in equal measure. As we navigate this complex landscape as stakeholders of this vibrant sector, we must all remember that at the heart of it, our industry is about consumers in the very human sense. Their emotions, relationships, talents, their stories. All of us are here today are simply facilitators, connecting stories to audiences and audiences to stories. As we begin FICCI Frames 2024, I look forward to the next 3 days filled with enlightening discussions, insightful sessions, and meaningful collaborations. Let us seize this opportunity to chart a course towards a future that embraces innovation, leverages technology, and upholds the timeless values of creativity and expression. Finally, I'd like to express my gratitude and admiration for Leena Jaisani and her team for putting FICCI Frames 2024 together. This is the 24th edition of India's largest media and entertainment symposium, and it just gets bigger and better. So kudos to the team for scaling it up consistently. Thank you all.
Thank you for that insight, Mr. Baz. Thank you so much. It was truly, truly so refreshing to get such in-depth knowledge from you, sir. Thank you so much.
Now the person I'm going to invite, actually na English dhari ki dhari reh jati hai. Because like I said, she's my girl crush, that's a thing.
Right.
And we grew up watching her. I have copied personally apne emotions ko अच्छे से करने के लिए, you know, I've kind of watched her performances, चाहे वो emotional हो, चाहे वो हम तुम की cuteness हो, चाहे Mrs. Chatterjee के अभी recent performances हो, she continues to inspire us actors, everybody in the industry.
So she's been your girl crush.
She's been my girl crush, and it's a thing. It is a thing.
A girl crush is a thing, of course it's a thing, but तुम्हारी तो सिर्फ crush रही है. मैंने तो अपना स्कूल भी वो ही join किया जहाँ पे वो पढ़ी
ये
है.
तो बहुत ज़्यादा show off कर रहा है. मैं बता रही हूँ, दूसरी बार बोल रहा है ये अपना personal touch लाने के लिए. Don't take this moment from me because I'm going to introduce Miss Rani Mukherjee. Your smile, ma'am. Oh my God, the crush just keeps multiplying. I'm sorry. Please, ma'am, welcome here. We would love to hear from you. Some words for us, please.
Rani ma'am, are you comfortable on the dais as well? Yeah, please. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Rani Mukherjee!
So kind. Thank you.
What a pleasure, ma'am.
Beautiful.
Cooperite.
Yes, amazing. That feels good. Meeting a fellow Cooperite. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, everybody on the dais, all the respected people. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate all of you guys and thank you for coming on the first day. And I'm very happy to be part of the inaugural festival. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with such distinguished guests and our friends here and thought leaders of our industry. Thank you, FICCI, for having me here at the inauguration ceremony. Like every year, this year too, FICCI Frames will set the agenda for our ever-changing media and entertainment industry, and I'm honored to present my viewpoints regarding the same. The last few years have witnessed a rapidly dynamic environment for content. The pandemic forced us to adapt, to innovate, and to reimagine the ways in which we connect with audiences because the consumers evolved too and wanted us to deliver something unique and disruptive for them. Cinema, with its kaleidoscope of emotions and its timeless narratives, has long been a source of joy, inspiration, and unity for millions around the globe. I'm truly thrilled that the theatrical business is back, and mega entertainers like Pathaan, Jawan, Gadar 2, Tiger 3, Animal, Leo, Salar, Jailer, Ponniyin Selvan 2, Voltaire Viraya, Carry On Jatta 3, RDX have created box office history in a single calendar year where it pulled people and audiences to the theatres. So huge round of applause to all these films. We have witnessed a myth-busting landmark here in cinema. Pathaan, as we all know, released during a phase when the Hindi film industry was recovering post the pandemic and a lot of single-screen cinemas had or were shutting down. The film released on Wednesday, 25th January 2023, and became the highest-grossing Indian film in a single language and became the first film to collect 1,000 crores at the worldwide gross box office only in the Indian language. And I congratulate my industry for turning the tide and showing the world that Hindi cinema cannot fall prey to social media trolling. We have to constantly work hard to deliver better experience to audiences, and my industry is geared up to doing just that. It has also been a year where underdogs won. Those who questioned the status quo won. The fact that everyone was made to believe that content films wouldn't work well theatrically and should be restricted only to the OTT was busted by some of the content movies that released in 2023. Be it films like Mrs. Chatterjee vs. Norway, 12th Fail, The Kerala Story, Oh My God 2, the language films like Bhaipan Bhari Deva, Teenikka, Kabuliwala, Kathal, The Core, 2018, Virupaksha, Kannur Squad, Chitta, Balagam, Nehru, Baby, Ardhangini, etc. busted the myth that only big-scale projects would work in the cinemas and that content-driven films could disrupt the box office. So a huge round of applause to all these films. It was a year when larger-than-life patriots charmed and conviction of storytelling came to the forefront. For me, creatively, Hindi cinema has seen an incredible disruptive year. I would like to personally congratulate all the artists, the directors, the producers, the technicians, and everybody for taking the chance and making these films and successfully bringing the audiences back to the theatres to experience the pure joy of watching cinema on big screen. It will push us to take greater risks, be more front-footed, and of course, hunt for stories that tug our hearts. I thank you again for inviting me to this prestigious event, one that was started by my late father-in-law under the chairmanship of Mr. Yash Chopra. And I'm so happy that today I'm here after 24 years, living his dream. As an artist devoted to my craft, I hope and continue to contribute to films that capture your imagination, which stay with you forever. So thank you for accepting me for so many years and believing in my talent and loving me for the last 27 years. My journey would have been incomplete without all of your contribution and your love for me. So thank you once again, and I really, really hope that FICCI Frames keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for inspiring us as always.
Yes, बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जो इंडस्ट्री के बारे में इतनी अच्छी तरह बात कर सकते हैं, दिल से बात कर सकते हैं, मुझे ऐसा लगता है, और बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जो अपनी आंखों से एक्टिंग कर सकते हैं, and one of them is Miss Rani Mukherjee. So it's an absolute honor to have her with us, and without further delay, guys, but I must say, Rani ma'am, I must say that thank you so much for removing time, your precious time, and not only your father-in-law, but even your father has been such an inspiration for all of us. Leader is one of my favorite films, obviously because of Dilip Saab as well, but also a fan of cinema because of Ram sir. So thank you so much for having a wonderful chat with us. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now moving on, guys, we would like to call on the dais. We would like to call on the dais Mr. Sanjay Jaju, Shri Sanjay Jaju, Secretary of. देखो क्या है ना कि मैं एक्टर हूँ और इतना छोटा लिख के दिया है कि 10 बार मुझे पढ़ना पड़ रहा है इधर, पर ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, विल इम्प्रोवाइज जो हम
चश्मे का नंबर
हाँ चश्मा भी नहीं काम कर रहा है आज तो यार, तो sorry about that guys, we're going to continue it again. So I would like to call on stage Shri Sanjay Jaju, Secretary of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, a visionary leader, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have him on the dais, please? Sanjay ji, what a brilliant smile you have, sir, I must say. Sorry, आपको दो बार introduce करना पड़ा, but second time तो मतलब दिल से किया है मैंने.
All yours, sir.
All yours, sir. I don't think I'll get it checked.
Yeah, because that would make things easy here. Absolutely. Because you can't hear anything on the stage when you sit there. This can work?
Yes.
Perfect. Shri Mangal Prabhat Lodha ji, Honorable Minister for Skills Development in the Government of Maharashtra. Fabulous Rani Mukherjee, who has given us wonderful performances over these years, close to 2 decades now. Mr. Anand Goenka, Vice President of FICCI and also the RPG Group. Mr. Kevin Vaz, Chairman of the FICCI Media and Entertainment Committee and Chief Executive Officer of Viacom 18. My friend is Ashish Kulkarni from FICCI. Esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a great pleasure for me to be coming in for the 24th edition of FICCI Frames. It's one of our marquee events when it comes to the media and the entertainment sector. And friends, we all gather here to, celebrate the vibrant and dynamic landscape of the Indian media and the entertainment sector when we come to FICCI Frames. And all of us would agree that this industry, and industry, when you say that, it's really a matter of great honor that this particular segment is now termed as an industry. I recall earlier years when we used to go to cinema halls and watch movies, etc., and we used to hear the champions of our Indian film industry, Indian film world, asking the government that this particular segment should be accorded the industry status. And the great thing is that today we are sitting here all celebrating the media and entertainment sector, and it's considered as one of our major industrial segments. I think it's a great tribute to the work that's been done by not just those who have worked in this segment, but the credit would go to all of you, the industry associations, especially FICCI, that you have actually taken this to the heart. And now today we are sitting here and we are going to be confabulating and discussing over the next 3 days and all the nuances of the media and the entertainment sector as an industry and the role that this segment plays as a multiplier for our economy. Friends, this industry is renowned for its creativity, it's renowned for its innovation, cultural richness, and it actually serves as a beacon not only for our nation but now also for the world when it comes to the Indian industry. As the Secretary of the Media and the Entertainment Industrial Segment in Government of India, we recognize the pivotal role that this segment plays in shaping our society, influencing our perspectives and reflecting our collective efforts. From the silver screen of yesteryears to the current realm of the digital world, from literature to music, actually this sector resonates deeply with the diverse tapestry of the Indian life, and it transcends boundaries and fosters unity amongst diversity for a country as diverse as ours. Friends, all of you would agree that India is currently going through a phase of digital transformation. And the media and the entertainment sector is also witnessing rapid shifts which are happening with the availability of online media content and the accessibility of this particular content over the internet, especially now that we have fairly affordable smartphones as well as the data that's being spread now amongst the nook and corners of our country. Coming to the digital infrastructure, what do we have? We have close to 90 crore internet users in our country, more than 60 crore smartphones. We have more than 4 crore connected TVs, and 84% of the smartphone users check their phones every 15 minutes. So I'm sure there are many of you who are actually watching your smartphones when I'm reading out a speech given to me. And at the same time, we spend close to about 5 hours every day on our smartphones. And bulk of it is also being spent watching the content given to us by this segment. The size of India's media and the entertainment sector, as per the report given by FICCI Ernst & Young last year in the 23rd edition, was estimated to be reaching close to about 2 lakh crores. That's the size of the segment. That's the size of the industry. And the digital media segment is witnessing a growth of close to 30% year on year. That's again huge. And it also includes the diverse segments like the films and the online gaming, etc. The real shift in this segment has actually come in with the growth in the OTT segment. And these numbers are staggering. We have close to 60 OTT platforms in our country, and many of them are in regional languages also. And at the current count, it's about rupees 10,000 crores, about a $1.5 billion industry that the OTT industry in our country currently is. And a lot of foreign investment also is flowing in because a lot of content is now being made within our country. And this actually paves way for looking at this particular sector as a chief contributor to India's soft power and India's ascendance amongst the global community of nations. And that's how we have multiple countries. I mean, there are a lot of countries in the West, in the Middle East, and down south, which are now becoming top international markets for the Indian OTT content, the content which is being developed within our country. Friends, large number of initiatives are being taken in by the government of India and all the state governments in the union to promote the media and the entertainment sector. If I have to cite few, the recent amendments which have been done in the Cinematograph Act 1952 will provide for strict penalty against film piracy, something that was actually being demanded by the industry over the years. All of you are aware that we have the Information Technology Intermediary Guidelines and the Digital Media Ethics Code Rules 2021, which actually enable the digital news publishers and the OTT platforms to address citizen grievances which come in as regards the content coming in on the digital media. The FDI limit has been enhanced from 74% to 100% now in the cable as well as the D2H sectors. A lot of reforms have also been brought into the TV broadcasting sector. All of you are aware about the uplinking and the downlinking guidelines, which actually ensure ease of doing business as well as ease of compliance. At the same time, the national AVGC policy, which is a pivotal component when it comes to creating initiatives that bring in Create in India, is now in its advanced stage. And many of you have contributed to the formulation of that policy. I have had multiple rounds of meeting with the champions of the industry. And I can assure you that this particular policy, which has been drafted by taking in inputs from all of you, is going to not just facilitate investments within our country and the states, but at the same time, it's also going to foster innovation. It will also ensure skill development, something that's very fundamental to the growth of this particular segment. Also help you protect the intellectual property, again, very dear to anybody who creates content. And at the same time, I think this would also help us build world-class infrastructure. All of you are aware that we also envisage setting up a national center of excellence for animation, visual effects, gaming, comics and extended reality sector. And I think this is going to create a world-class talent pool for this particular segment, and would also allow setting up of incubation centers and provide guidance to the industry and the segment. You're also aware that we are laying a lot of stress on foreign films to be made in India. And recently a scheme has also been announced in which incentives are being given to foreign filmmakers to make films in India. And we've also been having co-production treaties with multiple countries to ensure that we get big budget international films coming to our country. And this would not just help in bringing in investments, but I think this will also help us create cross-country linkages and also catapult us to showcase our power as our soft power amongst the global community of nations. We also have large number of film festivals. You're aware about the International Film Festival of India, the Mumbai International Film Festival, and you're also aware about the participation that we do in various international film festivals. All this is being done to promote the Indian media and entertainment industry, and it also helps us showcase the cinematic culture to the world. We also have a lot of regional film festivals which help us disseminate the culture of filmmaking and film viewing and consuming media and entertainment content at the grassroots in areas which have remained untouched from the mainstream. Friends, it's indeed a wonderful feeling to be here at 24th edition of Frames, and I'm sure that you're all going to have meaningful deliberations. I had gone through the agenda, it's fairly detailed. In fact, I had also gone through the report that was brought in last year, and I'm absolutely confident that conferences like this actually would make us not just the world leader in terms of creating content for the media and the entertainment segment, but would also bring in a lot of multiplier effects and promote economic development within our country. And as we move forward, I'm absolutely sure that our focus will be on creating conducive environment for the industry to thrive. I can promise you, I can assure you on behalf of Government of India. And we'll also ensure that we are at your beck and call when it comes to not just reacting to situations, but at the same time being proactive in coming up with policies that can help this segment, this major industrial segment, grow. Because this is one segment which is both imperatives. It not just brings in growth, but at the same time it has huge employment potential. And that's why this segment is a fairly unique segment, which is both the growth as well as the employment intensity embedded in it. And at the same time, it's also a sunrise sector, if one looks at it in terms of the disruptions that are happening in this particular segment. As we look to the future, it's essential for all the stakeholders to collaborate and innovate, and to capitalize on the opportunities that are coming our way, large opportunities, huge opportunities that are coming our way. And I'm sure the digital technologies that are coming, and with the advent of artificial intelligence related technologies now, I'm sure we'll be able to propel India's media and entertainment segment to greater heights on the global stage. Once again, my thanks and regards to FICCI and all those who have organized this wonderful event. And I congratulate all of you for its successful conduct, 24 years. Ma'am, your father-in-law is, we have all been his fans, and he was also part of our Film Development Corporation, and he has been a thespian. We all regard him the core of our heart, and I am confident that wherever he is, when he looks at 24th edition of Frames, and you being here today, he would be extremely delighted. And I thought he'll be also extremely delighted to see that now the segment that started off as what you call as a passion for a few individuals here and there has now become a major industrial segment for our country. And we are all sitting here discussing and deliberating about the growth of this particular segment. And I am confident that all this will lead to a vibrant media and entertainment sector within our country. Once again, my thanks to all of you and my best wishes for the next 3 days ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable insight. Thank you so very much. It's always a pleasure to understand a little better the effort that goes behind the celebration of FICCI Frames, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And without further delay, guys, the next thing for us is going to be celebrated because it's an EY report, which is a heavy-duty understanding of the business and what goes in cinema and what the business is all made of. So without further delay, let's launch the FICCI EY report because it is a collaborative effort between FICCI and EY which promises valuable insight into the industry landscape. And I would like all the dignitaries to be here. And yes, that's the EY report, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have a round of applause, please? We would like to also call on stage Mr. Ashish Perwani to join us from Ernst & Young for the launch report. Alongside that, signed post Shripad Astekar, Chairman and Managing Director, to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Shripad Astekar, Chairman and Managing Director, and Mr. Ashish Virwani. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. All right. Without further delay, guys, this is the EY report and a big celebration for the EY report, like I said. And with that, it's an honor to welcome another dignitary, Shri Mangal Prabhat Lodha, Honorable Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of Maharashtra, for his tireless efforts towards fostering skill development. So please, welcome.
Thank you. I welcome all of you on behalf of the Government of Maharashtra. Honorable Secretary of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, Sri Sanjay Jajuji, Vice President FICCI, Mr. Anand Goenka, Ms. Rani Mukherjee, Mr. Kevin Vaj, Mr. Ashish Kulkarni, Mr. Munjul Shroff, Mr. Pankaj Singh, Director of FICCI, and all the dignitaries present here. मैंने स्पीच लिखा तो इंग्लिश में था पर हिंदी में बोलूँगा तो चलेगा ना थोड़ा। छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की धरती पर डॉक्टर बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर की कर्मभूमि पर आप सबका मैं महाराष्ट्र सरकार की तरफ से मन से हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ। FICCI is doing everything to support the government and fill gap of the government working. For all who need the support, for all who need the hand holding, and all who want to move forward. Actually, FICCI is working as a shadow government. You are who's who of the country. आपके कंट्रीब्यूशन के बिना और आपके पार्टिसिपेशन के बिना आज भारत वहां पर नहीं होता जहां पर भारत आज खड़ा है। मैं अब जब संजय जाजू जी से स्टेज पर बात कर रहा था, बहुत सीनियर IAS ऑफिसर हैं, भारत की सरकार चलाते हैं, तो उन्होंने एक अच्छा सेंटेंस कहा, वो उनकी परमिशन से मैं कोट करना चाहता हूं कि 100 साल में कभी कोई एक बार महात्मा गांधी आता है इस देश के अंदर, दुनिया के अंदर, और ऐसे ही 100 साल के अंदर एक ऐसा व्यक्ति, युग पुरुष नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी इस भारत को मिले हैं जो कि भारत को बहुत ऊंचाइयों पर लेके जा रहे हैं। आज भारत की इकोनॉमी बहुत तेजी से आगे बढ़ रही है और उस तेज दौड़ती हुई रेस के अंदर आप खड़े हैं। आप जहां भारत को आगे ले जाने में बड़ा रोल करने वाले हैं, वहां आपके साथ में आपको देखकर भारत सरकार भी बहुत सारी अपनी पॉलिसी बनाएगी। मुझे इतना जरूर समझ में आता है कि आप अपने बिजनेस की चिंता करते हैं, अपने स्वयं की चिंता करते हैं, पर साथ में समाज की चिंता भी करते हैं। इसीलिए आप फिक्की के मेंबर बने और इसीलिए आप यहाँ पर आए हैं। और समाज में उन लोगों को जो कि आज उतने लकी नहीं है जितने आप और मैं हैं, उनको आपके सपोर्ट की, आपके ब्लेसिंग्स की बहुत ज़रूरत है। माननीय मोदी जी जब कहते हैं सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास, तो वो केवल एक नारा नहीं है, वो भारत की आत्मा है। और उस आत्मा को साकार करने के लिए केवल मोदी जी या कुछ सरकारी अधिकारी सक्सेस नहीं हो सकेंगे। यदि हम चाहते हैं कि भारत विश्व की 3 विकसित अर्थव्यवस्थाओं में से आए, तो उसमें जब तक आपका विश्वास सरकार के ऊपर नहीं होगा और आपका साथ सरकार को नहीं मिलेगा, तब तक हम उसको समय रहते हुए पूरा नहीं कर पाएंगे। और इसके लिए फिक्की का बड़ा रोल है। आज का विषय एंटरटेनमेंट का है, इंफॉर्मेशन के डिपार्टमेंट का है, पर चूंकि मैं बेसिकली एक बिजनेसमैन भी हूं, इसलिए अपना प्रोडक्ट भी जरूर मार्केट करूंगा और मेरे पास में स्किल डिपार्टमेंट का काम है। तो मैं आने से पहले पंकज जी से पूछ रहा था कि यदि इररिलेवेंट नहीं हो तो मैं थोड़ा सा 2 मिनट लोगों को स्किल के बारे में जरूर बोलना चाहूँगा। और अभी हमने सुना कि संजय जाजू जी ने भी बारीकी सारी इंपॉर्टेंट बातों के साथ में स्किल का भी रेफरेंस किया। तो आने वाले समय में स्किल और अपस्किलिंग इस भारत का फ्यूचर है। दुनिया का सबसे युवा देश भारत है और ऐसे समय के अंदर स्किल के बारे में आज भारत के अंदर बहुत सारे बच्चे ऐसे हैं जो कि डिग्री लेकर हाथ में घूम रहे हैं, पर उनके पास ना तो रोजगार है, ना उनके पास में सरकार की सुविधाएं हैं। और ऐसे समय में फिक्की के लोग यदि इसको सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के रूप में अपने काम में, आपके पास में ऑलरेडी स्किल डिपार्टमेंट का स्किल से संबंधित आप लोगों ने एक ब्रांच खोल रखी है। मैं आप सबसे आज महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से, स्किल डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगा कि आपकी जरूरत की स्किल्स को बताइए, फिक्की के मार्फत से बताइए, हमारे साथ में आप आइए, हम आपके साथ में मिलकर बहुत सारा अप स्किलिंग का काम कर सकते हैं। नॉर्मली बिजनेसमैन लोग सरकार से डरते हैं, पॉलिटिशियन से डरते हैं कि इनके साथ में काम करने के बाद में प्रॉब्लम आएगी, कुछ अलग डिमांड करेंगे, कुछ इंटरवीन करेंगे, कुछ इंटरफेरेंस करेंगे, कंपेल करेंगे। पर अब वो समय बदल गया, ये मोदी जी का जमाना है और इस समय हम सब मिलकर यदि साथ में तय करेंगे कि भारत को स्किलिंग के सेक्टर में आगे ले जाना है, तो महाराष्ट्र उसमें आपके साथ में बहुत काम करना चाहता है। मैं पुनः एक बार यहाँ पर आपने बुलाया और ये हुज हु की इतनी बड़ी गैदरिंग के अंदर मुझे बोलने का मौका दिया, मुझे स्वागत किया, इसके लिए मन से फिक्की के सभी ऑफिस बियर्ड का धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। और यह जो आज आपका विज़न है, जिस विज़न को लेके, जिस सोच को लेके आप सब इकट्ठे हुए हैं, वो सोच केवल फिक्की को नहीं बल्कि सारे भारत को आगे बढ़ाएगा। इन्हीं शुभकामनाओं के साथ में बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words.
We would now like to invite Mr. Ashish Kulkarni, Chair of the AVGC XR Committee at FICCI, whose visionary leadership and dedication has been instrumental in driving advancements in the fields of animation, visual effects, gaming, and comics. To propose a vote of thanks, please.
Welcome, sir. Welcome. Welcome, sir. Thanks so much.
A big good morning to all of you. All the dignitaries on the dais, Shri Mangal Prabhat Lodha ji, Sanjay Jajoo ji, Rani Mukherjee ji, Anand Goenka ji, Kevin Vaz ji, and my colleague Munjal Shoroff, and all the dignitaries that I can see in all the rows of the audience. And a special thanks to all these people who have been standing for last 1 hour. Sorry, we have an overwhelming response, and I think the estimation of chairs, and that shows your love for FICCI frames. And what can I really say? We are blessed to have, somebody amongst us today who have been a part of the founding family. We had a very humble beginning in 1999 at Taj Lanson for the first FICCI frames, where we had Yash Chopra ji being our chairman. We had Amit Mitra ji, Amit Khanna ji, Bobby Bedi ji, and many, many others. We also had a great support from Sabas and the whole team. We are very lucky to have them also here with us today in the audience. And I would like to say that, one person who is a guardian minister of Mumbai, and he said that if you are doing something, I would definitely make it a point to be here today, because, as the election times, all other members of his cabinet have been traveling. And I must tell you, in the last 1 year, through the skilling ecosystem of Maharashtra, Mangal Prabhat Lodha ji has actually supported 48,000 youths from Maharashtra to be trained only in media and entertainment. And this is something which was a record created under Media and Entertainment Skill Council. A big thank you to you, sir, for your innovation thinking and going to the grassroots and thinking about every individual, whether it's from the urban India or the rural India, and your concern for them to actually get skilled and also get the jobs. Big thank you for coming here today. Secondly, we have our dynamic Anand Goenka ji today, our Vice President for FICCI. He is very young, and we are blessed to have his leadership to drive FICCI. We are in the 96th years of existence, and we are going into the 97th year. We are very soon going to have 100 years completion, and with young leaders like you, we are going to grow forward very fast. A big thank you for you to find time and come and spend moments with us. And your family has been connected with the music industry in a very big way, and we would like to see that kind of attention continuing on our industry. Sanjay Jajuji, what can I say? Whether it was Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, you have always helped us form policies and taking things into the right direction. You spoke about the National Center of Excellence, which we are very eagerly looking forward to. At the same time, the National Policy for Animation, Gaming, Visual Effects and Comics, and I was blessed to be a part of the task force that was set up. But under your leadership, we would like to really see that Create in India for the World becomes a big movement, and we all will be able to contribute to the digital content economy and digital content ecosystem that is going to come through. And with you, Nirja Madam, and all Prithul sir and Armstrong sir, with all your leadership and support, we would definitely take things to a big height. Big thank you for you to spend time with us. And I know we have made a very busy schedule for you. You are having several roundtables with us, with the industry, with the AVGC and the other media and entertainment sectors. But I think your closeness to us and understanding each and every sector is a blessing for us, and I think that's where we will be able to take things to the right direction. Rani Mukherjee madam, what can I say? Your smile brings a lot of inspiration to a lot of people, and all of us. We have seen your acting skills, and I think most of these skills have been an inspiration to the youngsters, and it makes it easy for us to convince parents when people say that I want to make a career in media and entertainment, and especially in animation, gaming, visual effects, comics, where an inspiration comes from actors who have made it so big. And I think that becomes a driving force. It's been a very difficult time for many of us to build skills into this industry, but your leadership and your presence in such events will inspire more youth to come and make a fabulous career here. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. In fact, Kevin is a CEO at Viacom 18. but has been a chairman of Media and Entertainment, as leading our committee of Media and Entertainment at FICCI, and with a great leadership and the vision that we have set forward. As you see that we have the 24th edition of FICCI Frames. Next year is going to be a really big year for us. We'll be having the Silver Jubilee celebration, and that would continue with the leadership of Mr. Kevin Vaz as our chairman for Media and Entertainment. And we also have a great team supporting him from all the verticals of Media and Entertainment, and all of them are sitting here today. Kevin sir, a big thank you to you for leading from the front and showing us a direction and making sure that, again, the support for Create in India for the world becomes a reality and becomes a great movement. We'll continue to entertain people and make sure that we bring smiles to everyone. Big thank you to all the sponsors, Signpost, Viacom, 18, Meta, and all the state governments who have actually come forward. Big thank you to Maharashtra government for becoming the host state and also sponsoring the BAF Awards. Intel also coming in and sponsoring the BAF Awards. And tomorrow we are going to see a big contribution from every state where we have a national, state AVGC policy and a state film policy. They are going to do their presentations, and all the people, the stakeholder from each state are also going to come here and do their presentations. And especially because the National Education Policy 2020 is at the rollout, we have implementation that is going through the school education, and for the very first time in India that we have creative and performing arts and design education along with sports been allowed in schools. We have a lot of discussions for implementation of that, which is going to be a foundation for our industry, and also through the universities and other unconventional methods of education, the diploma programs, the certificate programs for people to join the industry. And I think this is the biggest opportunity that is unfolding for us, because we were not a part of the mainstream. We were struggling to have a level playing field with science and commerce. And now that creative education and design education is having a level playing field, we have to make it the most. So the whole day we are going to have FICCI Leap. We are going to discuss about the education and skilling for media and entertainment. Big thank you to each one of you for coming here and making sure that you're going to contribute by asking questions, by becoming a speaker, and also doing a pitch with the content market. At the same time, we have the startup session where we're going to listen to the startup ideas, and also the Best Animated Frames Awards, and all the people who have put up a stall. And a big thank you to Leena and her team for making sure that they work day and night to put this thing together. And I would like to also say that everybody who is a crew member, who is making sure that all the cameras, security, everything is working, a big thank you to all of you, and let's enjoy the next 3 days. Thank you very much, and let's tell the best stories to the world.
Thank you so much, Ashish sir. Thank you so much. That energy is exactly what we need for the next 3 days. And trust me, the lineup is going to be brilliant. And Ashish sir बहुत बोलते हैं और दिल से बोलते हैं, तो बहुत अच्छा लगा सुन के. Especially, we are absolutely thrilled to have such profound dignitaries with us. And without further delay, guys, there is also a presence of 15 international content buyers amongst us today. Their invaluable participation and interest in FICCI Frames underscore the event's global significance and the boundless opportunities it presents. This year, FICCI Frames takes immense pride in announcing a special focus on skill and education. That's absolutely important. And we are getting more inclusive. वो कहते हैं ना कि कभी-कभी अंदर झांकने की ज़्यादा ज़रूरत होती है ताकि आपको पता चले कि आप बाहर क्या टैलेंट आपका उभर के आ सकता है. तो round of applause for FICCI Frames 2024, ladies and gentlemen. And now can we please have our dignitaries for a final photo op? Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Round of applause for our dignitaries, guys.
One thing, guys, I forgot to mention my colleague Munjal Sharaf for all his contribution to our industry. Please give him a big round of applause.
Big round of applause, guys. We're going to have a quick photo op, and guys, please do not go. anywhere because the next session is going to start immediately. The next session is going to be reinvent. That is going to be our first session actually, which is going to be reinvent navigating the future of the media and entertainment industry. So please don't go anywhere. It's an immediate session is going to start.
Jaju, Secretary of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Our esteemed panelists, Mr. Gaurav Dwivedi, Chief Executive Officer, Prasar Bharati, Mr. Kevin Vaz, Chair of FICCI Media and Entertainment Committee and Chief Executive of Broadcast Entertainment at Viacom 18 Private Limited, Ms. Sandhya Devanathan, Co-Chair of FICCI Media and Entertainment Committee and Vice President and Head of Meta India. Mr. Arjun Nowar, Co-Chair of FICCI Media and Entertainment Committee and Senior Vice President and General Manager of India and South Asia at Warner Bros. Discovery. Mr. Sushant Sriram, Country Head of Amazon Prime Video. Mr. Shripad Astekar, Chairman and Managing Director of Signpost India. Facilitating this discussion, we have our distinguished and very patient
Mr. Ashish
Pirwani,
ladies and gentlemen.
partner at Ernst & Young, serving as our moderator, and we continue to wait.
Yeah, we continue. If everything is okay at the console, guys, please give us a thumbs up. एक अंगूठा दिखा दीजिए अपना.
जितनी एक्साइटमेंट मुझे सुबह की थी, अब उतनी नर्वसनेस हो रही है. I think this time. Extremely sorry for this delay. I think the morning lag is going on, and I think we can all be patient. Please have some coffee, tea, water, and let's just continue to wait for a while, please. Okay, I see you, Karan, there, just leaving me alone, calling me all beautiful, calling me here, and just putting me in a spot and leaving. I don't think that's kind.
अरे sorry, मैं दूर से
I need
selfie
my
ले रहा था,
partner here,
लेकिन
right?
There we go. I think we're up finally.
yeah, we are finally up. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause once again for the first session of FICCI Frames 2024. Whoa, let's have some excitement, guys.
Okay, the bad news is we lost about 4 minutes. The good news is I can speak that much less, so you won't get that bored. Okay, going straight into it. I think the headline numbers, like we saw, we as an industry, can I have the monitor with the data on it, please? Thanks. As an industry, we grew from 2.1 trillion to 2.3 trillion. That's 2.1 lakh crores to 2.3 lakh crores. That's an 8% growth. But I think some of the headlines of the growth are that we are now fairly and firmly 21% above our pre-pandemic levels, which is something that we crossed last year just about barely, but now we've grown much ahead of our